Live forever in Dayz, or die trying. In this series, we seek to live all of 2025 with one single survivor. And to keep things extra interesting, you can put missions and quests in the comments that we will try to carry out throughout the year. Each episode, I will read and respond to your comments from the previous episode, and we will get to know each other a whole lot better as the year goes on. After all, we shouldn't have to wait for the apocalypse to realize the people are the most important. I'm gonna drink half, and then I'll give you half.
Joy.
What is good, everybody? Welcome back to Live Forever in Dayz. This is our girl Daisy, as in the flower, and her pet chicken. We got to keep him with us all the time. His name's Big Pasta, and we got Zeddy the Teddy. We're trying to survive the whole year, and as we do, I read your comments back in the next episode. It is an official Xbox server. We're going to have to deal with a wipe soon. We'll talk about that in a minute. Oh yeah, I locked it. Dang, it's still locked? Someone else must have locked it. Today's question of the day. What is your opinion of pajamas, timing it to the rhythm, in public? Seriously? Oh, you know what? I have I have keys. All right, let's just finish what we started. Can you wear pajamas in public? I'll read your comments back next episode. I am of the thought... Okay, this is taking entirely too long. I feel like it didn't used to take this long. I am of the thought that you do not. I do not. I don't wear pajamas even in my own house because there's the possibility that I might walk by a mirror and embarrass myself. But that's just me. What is your opinion? And if so, what are the parameters? Like, well, you can wear pajamas to Walmart, but not to Target. Like, what's the limit? Oh, I like this. Okay. See, do I have... Oh, I have a sheath on here. Can I put my canteen straight on there? I think I keep the belt, actually. Okay. Keep the belt. Last episode, I asked you if you had to survive the apocalypse either in Alaska or on Hawaii. What would you choose? You guys put your votes. We'll read those back in a little bit. The server had been exploding. Just really busy. It's just an Xbox server. If you want to know which one, you got to watch the first few episodes. I give you a clue to each of it. And that way, people who work for it are typically people who are supporting it. And people who are just looking to sabotage me should I set up a base, which I plan to at some point, are less likely to put the work in to find it. And it's kind of fun. You got to solve like a mystery. However, there is a wipe announced on February 25th. I put out to my Discord group. They're the Build and Defend team for Saturdays. Right now they're doing the series Cliffs of Insanity. I'm still going to go for a press vest. I put out to them. I told them, guys, there's a wipe coming. All maps, all survivors. And they're doing that on my birthday. None of them wished me a happy birthday. All of them just complained about the wipe. It was a test of friendship. And they all failed. I'm reevaluating my friends list, so if you feel like you want to move up on that list, now is the time to strike. Time to say, you know what, I want to move up on your friends list, maybe get into your inner circle, replace your best friend, that sort of thing. Good gun, don't need it. So we're going to lose Daisy here and everything, however, that doesn't count as a death. Does not count as a death. We said that from the beginning. A wipe doesn't count as a death. I was hoping we'd go most of the year without a wipe. Don't want that vest. Usually there's like one, I think maximum 2 wipes in a year. Oh, this is... That is tempting. Oh, man. VSS with a mag. Thing is, the ammo for this is hard to find. Honestly, if it... Harder to find. If this... Well, this hurts. I love this gun. I just started using this gun. Like, Rax gave me one in the Cliffs of Insanity series, which usually episodes are on Saturday. I'll be honest, if this was... if the wipe wasn't coming... I would keep that gun and look to build up the ammo. but I don't really have the carry capacity for it. I got to keep Big Pasta, got to keep Zeddy. Although Zeddy lets me store stuff inside, so it's really it doesn't really affect anything. Maybe the weight a little bit. I don't want to cook. Yeah, I would take that VSS, but the wipe is coming. I have the SKS with plenty of ammo. Let me know if that's a mistake. There's really only 2 or 3 episodes, and then the wipe. Now, nothing's guaranteed in this life. You know, they could change it. It's highly unlikely. So what we'll do is we'll call that like a nuclear event, and Daisy wakes up. She just wakes up having lost everything, and we have to start from scratch. So it does affect how I play the game a little bit. Like, for instance, there, I would have found a way to take that VSS. I probably, you know, what I could do is hide it. In case, because I'm going to go to a place where I might find ammo for it. So let's hide it, and then we can come back for it. There is a military camp, and it's good to know that this thing spawns here. I think everybody's getting upset. Maybe that'll help. Let's see how many I'm dealing with. Okay. I don't want to hide it here. So last episode, Ian Williams said he had a funny encounter where he was running north. He was going to create a stash along the coast. And he stopped in just a random tree, like in the bushes, organized his stuff. He was low on food. And while he was there, a guy ran up on him and shot him in the hands and the legs. But he didn't die. We're going to stash this right by this sign. Someone finds it, good for them. Oh, it's kind of wide open, isn't it? This is it. Someone finds it, good for them. Right by the Zluta Zlagdinia. Niña is prestigia malenia kolokoko. I actually felt like I did that decently. Don't need the firehouse. We are going to follow this this road out. Stop in a few of these places, hoping for some canned food, and there's a military camp that does spawn press vests, and we do have pouches. Thing is, it'd be so sad to get one after all the work. If you've been following this series, you know the work we put in to find one and then lose it in the wipe in just a couple short weeks. I do like the lockpick. Maybe I just upgrade mine. Badly damaged. Let's take this one. This one looks good. Worn. Okay. That extra layer of security is nice. Okay, I kind of lost track of which way I was going. This way. We only have raw chicken to eat. Been avoiding having fires because I don't want to draw attention to myself best I can. Okay, got a base that was up there. Looks like it's no more. Give me a bag of rice or some cereals. Or a deagle. Some white sneakers, huh? See what mine are at. If they're wet, they're pristine, and they're the worst insulation. Cold, wet. I mean, I guess a fire kind of is in order. Not as concerned about being cold as I am on Sakal. Don't know even why I'm going in here. Yeah, now that I know the wipe is coming, I'm excited just to get it here and get it going. Let's see. Ricky says Alaska has fewer people to compete with for limited resources. And natural resources. Going to Alaska this year on a cruise. Ricky, that's so cool, man. I really want to go on an Alaskan cruise. Yeah, so I was saying the server had been blowing up, like just every time I log on, it's like, wow, there are a lot of people here. We're talking like over 25, 30, which I know they hold 60, but when you're trying to do a year-long survival, you want to see single digits, man, single digits. But since the announcement of the wipe, the population's been down. Today's the population's down a bit, so that's good. And yeah, but once that wipe comes, it's probably just gonna be slam packed again. I don't know if I need that. I'm not gonna take it. I got enough bandages, I think, to get me through the wipe. When the wipe comes back, I gotta be a little better organized. I got some vitamins. I had some nails. I had some base building materials. I probably even could dump the base building materials, create space, because I mean there's 15 spaces here. I think it's all base building. Ooh, a hatchet. Again. Well, I gotta fix my jacket. Let's use the tape this time. Yeah, hatchet's solid. Java says, the best and most sincere gift is one that comes from cost of some sort to the giver. Your new mission, give Zeddy to a stranger with a Nota-Cola inside. If we're going to keep Zeddy, but since the wipe is coming, if I do see someone, we can give Zeddy away and then find Zeddy after the nuke. It has to be this exact bear, though. Yeah, see, we don't need any. We got plenty of bandages. I don't really have anything great in it to give to someone, so we'll see. But we will give a teddy bear away. Zeddy would be good to give away. I know Paul desperately is like, no, don't give Zeddy away. Zeddy the teddy. And Zeddy's easy to carry around because you put stuff in him and it's not like a loss of space. Whereas Big Pasta, he is a waste of space. Les, your comment made me laugh. Like you said, if you could add something to Dayz, it would be cool to add like tameable pets. And you said like the alive ones, not the dead ones. So if I read that later. Wayne says, question of the day, it doesn't matter where you drop me. You'll do fine in the snow, do fine in the heat. I imagine the heat's probably more natural for you, knowing where you're from, but you know, it ain't your first rodeo. Wayne's a survivor. Nightfall, your videos are great. I've seen them all. That is actually really cool because closing in on 2,000 of them. If you've seen all of them, that's pretty impressive. I don't think I've even seen all of them. Ian Williams got a comment up next. I'll read it in a second. Gotta keep my eye on that area. Easy question of the day. Hawaii for sure. Good climate, fruit, vegetation, fishing. Would be a dream. Pretty cool. Okay, let's scout this for a moment. See if we see anything dead. Anything running wild. See, this is where you could find like that 9x19 or whatever it is we need. I think we've seen 4 or 5 zombies so far. Probably more. I do have a knife, and I do have a suppressed weapon. Will we find a plate carrier? I don't see anybody running around. See if we can knife this guy and get him out of the way. Oh yeah, there's 2 to my left, or 3. There's probably closer to 10. This place does spawn the plate carrier. So it's a possibility. not here. Ah, dang it. At least he didn't call his buddies. Someone just dumped their crap here. What kind of ammo is that? Okay. Let's hit this last container and dip out of here. We will take these. Vega? It's a cool gun. Don't need it. Okay. Well, unsuccessful in that there's no plate carrier. Successful in that we lived. A spot you highly could expect to meet somebody. And not in the friendliest of manners. Wayne says, sorry you live in a desert. I live on a tropical island. Australia. You can get to the snow, vineyards, desert, coral reefs. It's amazing, yeah. Oh, and where I live is great. I mean, Palm Springs area, not far from LA, not far from San Diego. You can get to the beach, you can get to the mountains, kind of both on the same day if you wanted to surf and ski. I am skilled in neither. It is hot in the summer here, though. Super hot. And, yeah, Australia's probably a more beautiful place, but I think they're both really beautiful. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? You can live wherever and look out and see the hills and the mountains and the plains and the fields, or whatever it is, and find it beautiful for sure. All right, we are on a quest for some food now. Kind of shot through here already. We'll hit southern Zelenogorsk and head south. And without the wipe, or with the wipe coming, we kind of did our due diligence looking for press vest / plate carrier, but that's dropping on the list of priorities. We have accomplished a few missions that you guys put in the comments. We created this backpack for one. We shared a soda with a stranger. We found loot on a priest, which is kind of an inside joke, but I didn't know if that was a thing. I didn't know if priests even dropped loot. I thought they were just lootless. And the fourth one, I can't remember. Maybe it'll hit me. Brooklyn! Doing my Daisy in Dayz series. Brooklyn, the question of the day. And you don't have to come to the mic if you don't want. I can just tell them what you said. What is your opinion, your stance on pajamas in public? Can you ever wear them? If so, where shouldn't you? Is it a never thing? What do you think?
I don't like it.
You don't? Okay. Your sisters do, though.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but just wear sweatpants. Like.
Yeah, just go sweatpants. Yeah.
It's just the design that's like.
So Brooklyn's in the never category. Don't wear them out in public.
No,
I wouldn't. And that's why you're my favorite child.
Yeah.
That's why I like you more. I thought you might wear them here or there or something, but yeah, it's true, you don't. You just go sweatpants. Just step it up one notch. It's not asking too much.
Yeah.
Good perspective. Well, there's a server wipe coming on February 25th.
Oh.
Yeah. That date sound familiar?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Birthday.
They're doing a server wipe for my birthday. It's not what I wanted, but it's what I'm getting.
I have a trip on the 25th, so.
Oh yeah? Where are you going? She has a trip on the 25th. School trip.
But also celebrate your birthday.
Dude, everyone's doing just planning all these bad things on my birthday. Nobody talked to me about any of it.
It's a pretty cool
Is this
out there.
yeah. Oh, it's 9. Yeah, we don't need the 9. I don't need the mag either. We got a 45. Okay, I thought that was maybe a 45. We don't have any canned foods. We got some chicken we could cook, but we don't really want to cook. We looked for a press vest and a plate carrier before you walked in. Found none at the spots we thought we might. But with the server wipe coming, we only have a few more episodes. So we just got to stay alive. So that I'm not going to really look for those so much anymore until after the wipe. It's a good find, but we don't need it. Let's go bag of rice, something. Paul said, Sauce, great video. Keep Zeddy. I would keep Zeddy. Maybe find a different bear. Yeah, that's true. Different bear to give away. At this point, we're going to lose it all anyway, so what we'll do is pretend, like when we get back after the wipe, we got to find big pasta. Can't just be any rooster or chicken. It has to be that one, that design. That's our pet. So we got to find him again after the wipe. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, put any other mission ideas in there. There's some like hunt one of every prey, hunt one of every predator. We've got a little bit of a start on that one. If you put one in before and I haven't talked about it in a while, maybe put it in again just to keep it on the top of my mind. It's hard to keep track of everything. I didn't write down all of them, especially some of the ones that were like so big in scope that I'm not going to be able to do that for a few months. I didn't. But if you haven't heard me talk about it and you're like, hey, are we doing that? Put it in the comments. Remind me again. Remind me. Man, there's just not much like canned foods around. We can hit this little neighborhood down here. Paul had a long comment worth reading. If you're scrolling through last episode, if you're just finding the series, check it out from the beginning after this. Some cool stuff happens, some exciting stuff, some boring stuff, some funny stuff, just life stuff. There's a church way up there. Pretty cool. Maybe we work our way up there for today. Just looking for some food. Wouldn't mind killing zombies. Maybe they'll have some SkettyOs. Maybe they'll have some sketty. Don't really need to check the sheds. Let's go, Grandma. Have some pajka. Nothing. Yeah, when we get back, fire axe will be like priority 1. Oh man, it was such a great find. I'd love to find a fire axe again. It's kind of become our identity, honestly. It's on the thumbnail, the first bunch of thumbnails. And we'll use that image again at some point. Just like mixing it up a little bit. Yeah, the Les Allen said I would add maybe a tameable pet, not a dead one, and a live one that alerts you to danger, maybe. That is pretty cool. That is pretty. Gunshot. Boom. We're going to head the opposite way of that. Yeah, big boy gun. That way. Let's hit this zombie. Hit this house. Move on. Yeah, it wasn't that far away. I was planning to head that direction, but no need to. No need to at this point. You know if I hit those houses right there, the one right behind the zombie, Brooklyn? Dude, everyone's empty pockets. Did I get these or no? You don't think so? Don't know. No, I haven't. Hiking backpack. We got a way cooler backpack than that. Another zucchini. Nice. We shall eat it. Ashes, put a weird emoji. Don't even know where he gets those. In the comments. Les Allen says, question is a hard one to answer, but I'll definitely try. Don't know whether I do well in the extreme cold or the extreme heat. UK, it's generally milder. Kind of like mild climate. So I'm better at keeping warm than keeping cold. That is interesting. It's better to warm up than cool down. However, I don't know if you'd put, would you guys say Hawaii's like a harsh climate? Summers probably get pretty humid. I think I've been there in May and in October, and it was nice. And you got the water right there, so you can always just take a dip. I do think staying cool would be easier. Like, to stay cool in Hawaii would be easier than staying warm in Alaska. Like in the most extreme season of each place. I'm more intrigued by Alaska, but I know I personally would do better in Hawaii. Just with my skill set or lack thereof. I think you got to be a little bit more skilled to survive in Hawaii or in Alaska. But there would be more wildlife, big game to hunt. You're not going to find that like big game to hunt in Hawaii as easily. Like boars and things like that. But you're going to get like moose and elk and who knows what bears, all kinds of stuff up. And fishing would be plentiful in both. Brooklyn, keep your eye out for signs of life.
Wait, Dad.
What's up?
Would it be easier to find animals in Alaska than in Hawaii? Like, wouldn't it be easier to hunt?
Yeah, I think you'd have more hunting opportunities in Alaska than in Hawaii. But, I mean, it's cold. I'm not good at, like, hunting and gutting and smoking up or cooking an animal. I mean, it's not rocket science. I could do it, but I don't know. I feel like for me, yeah, there'd definitely be more huntable game in Alaska. But you could live all year round without worrying about the weather in Hawaii. And it's just not as harsh of a place.
That's true.
Big, huge, winter snowstorms and things like that. Oh, I hear a big animal. Oh, I thought I could knock that guy out. She's a tough old bird. What do we call the tough guys? I forgot. A ruffian. He's a ruffian. She's a tough old bird. None of these guys got stuff on them. Stephen Price. Shout out. Yeah, Ricky said, leave the teddy, free up space. Yeah, some of what we're doing, like carrying around a dead chicken, isn't practical. It's for fun. It's for the challenge of it. It's for the fun. And we picked up Zeddy, made him our friend. It's lonely in the apocalypse, for sure. Suffolk Bloke says, never been to Alaska or Hawaii. You'd go to Iceland. Man, you're one-upping all of us. Iceland, what's that like? I know it's greener than Greenland, which is ironic. Java, I know you'd take Hawaii for sure. You know what the Alaskan state bird is, he said. He said the Alaskan state bird, it's the mosquito. Baja. Big old mosquitoes. Big old mosquitoes. All right, well, there's a church up there. Let's work our way over there and call it a day. Kind of looking over my shoulder because we heard a big shot back there. Let's get offline here. Get in these trees. Zombie walking. Kind of like to see the name of the street or name of the town. There it is. Alright, well, a couple of zucchinis. We're on a vegetarian diet, a Daniel fast, if you will, for today. Hoping to find a can, something. But not to be found today. Well, let's kill these zombies on the way to church. Kind of sounded funny. Interesting. I don't think I want to mess with that. Empty. This has got to be one of the most exposed toilets in the apocalypse. I don't know. What do you think? I guess it's got kind of a view, but I don't know if you're gonna build it. Maybe build it that way, like, or put it like here, so that the whole village doesn't see you deucing. I don't know. It's got a decent view, I guess. Cowboy hat, brown. I think we could, let's see if ours is wet. Ours is damp, let's swap it out. Another price tool there. Alright, we will check this kiosk and hope for some canned sardines. I'm guessing it's in here. Okay, so someone's been through here. Someone has been through here. What's up?
He wasn't aggro, though.
He wasn't aggro though. Good point. Let's check this and then hit the church and we'll call it a day there. Yeah. I don't know if we found loot on a single zombie today. He's a ruffian. That's okay. We can hunt, we can cook, if need be. Alright, well, we don't have anything cooked, so we'll leave something uncooked. Better than nothing. Alright, we'll call it a day right over here. Thanks, Brooklyn. Thanks for watching, everybody. She's gonna actually have a lie down. We're gonna keep gaming straight through the apocalypse. Oh, also, if you haven't checked out Cliffs of Insanity, you'll get a good laugh, I guarantee it.